give a fuck about that either. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. What you gonna do with the video? No, I want my money back on my card. I don't want my money back in cash. Put my money back on my card.
I'll be right. Right. I don't want no copyright issues. I cannot for the life of me, I cannot understand why it is that, and I've heard this particular song in so many videos. If you are advertising your restaurant, if you are advertising your salon, how well you do people's hair, you're trying to advertise, you're trying to promote your business in such a degrading, such a disgusting ass song, and that's what you think it makes sense to play? Oh, copyright. Gotta be right. Yeah, I know. You getting frustrated, huh? This is terrible. You've already moved forward and looked at it twice already. Why you keep looking? Yes, my comment's still there. That is fucking disturbing for you to be doing that much fake shit. What is wrong with you? That shit is disturbing. You look fake and shit. You look like a mannequin. You don't look real.
I'm a Sagittarius. Of course I don't give a fuck. I'm a Sagittarius. Of course I don't like being told what to do.
Put on that jacket.
No! I'm a Sagittarius. Of course I'm obsessed with you and you don't need to know. Girl, where you say he was at? I'm on the way. Sagittarius. Of course if you make me mad, everybody gotta die. Because why did you even say that? You pissing me off! I'm a Sagittarius. Of course I don't get cold.
Where your socks at?
Don't worry about that. I'm a December Sag. I'm a Sagittarius. Of course I ignore everybody when I'm mad. I'm a Sagittarius. Of course I cry when I'm mad. Not gonna kill you and your whole family. Or I'ma try. I'm a Sagittarius. A December one at that. So that means I got mixed personalities. You never know who you gonna get.
No, that's Nuggets.
Ah, I missed it.
But that comment was so funny.
Oh, she think it's funny.
They talking.
I don't know why she laughing, but she thinks it's funny apparently. Yeah. I started recording too late, but yeah, she in this super duper short blue dress. She was just turned around facing the oven and bent over to get something out of the oven. Showing her look, she got to keep pulling down, showing her bottom and everything. This is what our women have resorted to. Showing themselves off online to get attention. TikTok is becoming OnlyFans. This is our women devaluing themselves. All the fake stuff. Look at this disgusting fake stuff. Too many of our men think this is attractive. Fake has never been determined as valuable. There's not anything fake ever in the history of human life. Has there ever been anything fake that has been considered valuable? But they wonder why they're not being valued the way they want to be. They're not being respected. They're not being... Come on now. You're doing this to yourselves.
Your mama's a hoe, bitch. Your
Oh,
mama's
wow.
a hoe, bitch. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't you
Bitch, touch me.
Yeah. Y'all crazy. And I can slap you too, bitch. Hey.
She plays a lot of different video games, but it's almost the same exact setup as you see right now. She has her cleavage all exposed and intentionally oiling up her top of her breast to get attention.
I'm really eating bitches up. I'm bow, 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 bow.
Hey, kid.
Wendell Sweetenberg and Shantria Pitts are facing strong armed robbery charges after a bizarre, violent confrontation involving the morning after pill Plan B.
Listen, ladies, you have to leave the hotel. You have to leave the hotel, all right? He's not going to give you. Ma'am, I'm gonna ask you to get to leave. Ma'am, I'm gonna ask you to leave.
Okay, you're gonna ask me to leave, but I'm not gonna leave until my phone charges so I can get a right.
No, you don't leave. I don't have to wait for you to fix your phone to charge.
So what are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
You gonna force me? You gonna force us?
I had that right to force you off the property, yes, ma'am.
Okay, but when they get the 1%, I will get the.
Oh, you're gonna leave now. It ain't by your. Ma'am.
So I don't give a.
Now leave.
You're hyper shit though.
Don't touch none of my.
So you're hyper shit.
And you better not touch none of my.
Please leave.
Touch you.
Please leave. Don't spit. Go ahead. No, get out. Get out.
Oh, girl. I wish you was.
That's an assault. That's an assault. Now let's do this. Now let's do this. Get out of the hotel.
Let me get my pocketbook.
Get out of the hotel.
Give me my pocketbook in here.
Get out of the hotel.
My pocketbook in here.
Not playing these games no more. You shouldn't have spit. You shouldn't have spit.
I spit in what?
Don't matter what.
In what? In what? In what? In what?
We're getting another look at the recent arrest of a now former Douglas County judge outside of a Buckhead club.
Now, police say Peterson pushed an officer in the chest.
Court removed Christina Peterson from the bench in Douglas County on June 25th. This was days after her arrest. But this decision was in response to more than 24 unrelated charges. Unrelated charges.
Buy some Popeyes.
Bitch, homeless ass hoe. That's why you gotta work that Popeyes left hand ass bitch. Come outside, bitch. Bitch, come outside. Come outside. Come outside of your job, bitch.
Whoever posted this, another day in Decatur, Georgia, with laughing emojis. Living in Atlanta, so funny, man, with laughing emojis. Crying, laughing. We find the failure and destruction of our people funny. Let's see what you, let's go to your profile. Well, no surprise there. You're devaluing yourself. All the fake stuff, you devalue yourself. Okay, no surprise there. No surprise there. The failure of black people. This is it. I tell you, look at my channel, look at my videos. Endless examples. I don't have to make this shit up. I don't have to make it up. This is the reality for far too many of our people. This disgusting. How stupid. That shit looks so wildly fucking dumb.
Time to tell it like it is.
I want to sincerely thank this brother for giving me an opportunity, presenting me with an opportunity to perhaps open the eyes of some more of my people, an opportunity to share some truth, some facts, the reality of some of the things that he's talking about in his video, and hopefully influence my people in a positive way, encourage my people in a positive way, give them the correct truth and understanding of certain things. From the start, let's be clear. A couple things I want to say. Number one is it relates to women, because he's talking about black women. As far as black women, I hate to have to say this, but it's not all women. Sadly, it's the majority of our black women that I'm going to be speaking about. The things I'm going to say applies to literally the vast majority of our black women, sadly. And also the other thing I want to say real quick is actually to him personally, not trying to destroy, attack, bring any kind of negative, attention to his content. Nothing like that at all. I feel like what he's saying is, even though it's not true, perhaps it may be helpful in some way. It might be helpful in some way because there's some things that he said that actually they were on point. Like for example, something that you go back 15 plus years ago, look at some of my videos, and you've seen me often in my videos saying that our women are the key. That was my little niche, my little thing. You know, our women are the key, and so I feel like there's an understanding there. There is a correct understanding there somewhere. Oh, and by the way, once I take a quick moment, it's not going to take me long, literally seconds. I'm going to decide how I'm going to go about approaching this and addressing this video. I will be sharing his video. I'll let you guys see the actual video that prompted me to jump out of my room, out of bed. It's like 7 p.m. It's not late at all, but I just finished fixing food for my son and everything, just finished eating and everything, and I was ready to lay down and relax for a quick moment, probably fall asleep. But this is what I saw some messages. I went and checked my messages. And you know how on TikTok, you check your messages, somebody might comment on your video, whatever it is, and sometimes you'll back out, and I'm still doing this, just habit, backing out. It won't take you out and close the app. It'll go to another video. This video of him popped up, and that's what kind of prompted all this. So I will be sharing that video that had me kind of want to comment. I'll show you my comment on this video, his response, all that good stuff. Just stay tuned, hang in there, and I'm gonna try to wrap this all together and make a lot of sense. I think I might have done it on a live on Facebook, where I've shared emails and everything. I've shared my phone. I'm showing you right now. I've shared all kinds of. I've had literally probably more than 100,000 conversations. I say tens of thousands. I know tens of thousands. It's probably amounts to more than 100,000 of all the 15 plus years, more than 15 years I've been at this. But emails, text message, social media, even on dating sites. I wasn't on there to try and date anyone. My purpose is to have conversations with our women, to better understand our women, especially the fact that the vast majority of them do all this fake shit, whether it's video calls, Marco Polo, all kinds of different things I've been doing over the years. And my purpose was just to have conversations with our people. Men and women have conversations with our people to gain a better understanding of our people. So it will make it easier for me. I'll have a better understanding going into creating my content and everything. This is very much important, of course, for me to know and understand my people. Ask the right questions. Know how they feel about certain things. Ask questions that will help me understand how they will react in certain situations. Whether we're talking about parenting and physical discipline of your children, whether talking about the workplace and complaints and things, where we're talking about all kinds of stupid habits that our people have, no snitch. I've had so many conversations. So like I said, I often say tens of thousands. I'm sure it's more than 100,000 different conversations I've had, different people. I'm certain of that. Probably in the hundreds of thousands, literally. I haven't been keeping track, but literally just thinking about the number of conversations that I have record of, the number of conversations every day, even in person, random people out in the streets, just strangers. I'm sure I'm in the hundreds of thousands of conversations I've had. And again, I ask specific questions for the purpose of getting to know my people better. I'm serious about what I do. And when you're serious about something that you're doing, you want to make sure you are as prepared as possible. You have the best understanding and knowledge of the thing that you're trying to accomplish, the thing that you're doing, the thing that you're speaking on, the thing that whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. You want to be as knowledgeable as possible. So I had to make sure I understood my people as well as possible. This is my newest, most recent phone that I just showed you guys. But I can show you. I literally, same thing with all phones that I've ever had. I still got all my these old phones of mine. All of my old phones, I did the same thing. I have all kinds of information saved in these phones, stored in these phones. Same types of conversations, same types of information that I saved. I could be walking past some strangers that are having a conversation, and I overhear something that interests me, that piqued my interest. And as I'm walking away, I might be jotting some stuff down on my phone because it interests me. I might have heard something that interests me. I'm going to jot it down in my phone so that I can actually remember later on, a reminder in my phone for later on to go and research that because I want to know more about that. That's how I've been for so many, the majority of my adult life. That's how I've been. Anyway, let's get back to things. But my point is, I have tons and tons and tons of information saved. I've done my research. My people, please believe me. I have done my research. I encourage my people so often to do your own research. I mean that word for word exactly as I say it. Do your own research. Not Googling some shit. Not reading somebody else's book. Not going off of something somebody posted online, somebody put on their social media, posted online, something that not just believing something because a celebrity said it. Do your own research. Just like I reach out to the people. You know how they say from the horse's mouth, as they say, hearing it from the horse's mouth. I do my own research. I understand how the majority of my people feel. I understand how the majority of them will respond to certain situations. Some things I don't like, but I still accept. I don't go and lie about it because I don't like it. Like for example, I hate the fact that the vast majority of my black people, they are on board. They are on board with this idea of physical discipline being the right way to go. I've been in those type of conversations, and even became arguments at times before. So, to my point, yeah, I've done my research. Please do your research, my folks. Please do your research. Let's get to the video that I was going to share with you guys. Let's get to the video, and I'll respond with what this brother said in his video.
I'm going to say something that's going to piss a lot of people off, and this is a man fucking saying it. Let me make this very clear. Every single fuck up that a man has done, can I tell you the only cure for what it is that we have done? One thing: a woman. A woman is the answer to every fucking thing that we have going on in our lives. Everything. The woman's wisdom is literally the key and the doorway to our fuck-ups. Why? Because many of our fuck-ups come from a masculine perspective. Control, ego, etc. A woman comes with a little bit more of an emotional, intuitive understanding. She comes understanding what is necessary in order for there to be healing and peace, because that's her number one theory in life.
All right, so here's my comment. Let me go to the comments. Delusional, so extremely far from the fact. I don't just talk. I can prove otherwise. What's disturbing is that it's massively obvious, so it's crazy that you got it wrong. And he did respond rather quickly. Rather quickly, he responded. And yet God created women to answer man's problems, and I bet your mother is your guidance. Even if you don't listen, but okay. The woman is the cure. The only cure for every single F-up that a man has done. Perhaps there was a time where that was actually true, a time in history where that was actually true. These days, actually, women are far more of the F-up than anything else. Specifically, black women for black men. And I know there's going to be a whole lot of uproar, a whole lot of people that don't listen. I understand. This is how our people are. We cannot stand to hear the truth about ourselves. Violent and deadly crimes committed by black women have gone through the roof. Through the roof the last 10 years. I wish it wasn't true. I'm not making this up. I wish these things were not true. I can go through several different situations of our black women unaliving each other. The woman that was mad about her man cheating and hit the new girlfriend with the car, ran her over and killed her. The woman that was in New York and got out the car and just in camera range. No, her face wasn't covered up. Just walked up, execution style, right from behind her and just. I mean, the list goes on, and there's been a disturbing, disgusting surge in these violent and deadly crimes committed by women. So I find it hard to believe that a man, anybody would believe that our women are now, this present day and age, are the cure for all of our F-ups. Like, why are you resorting to violence because of words? No impulse control. No control over your emotions and your mental. No control over your emotions and your mental. I'm telling you, my brother, I'm sorry, but these things that you're saying are not true. Not present day. Not for the majority of our women. Maybe some. I said this I prefaced this at the beginning of the video. Maybe some.